Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash video. I have a treat, a nice surprise, a beautiful revelation. TamaN is back. This is massive news for all GD players that played in 2.0, early 2.1. Look at this. 5 years ago was the previous post, and TamaN is now back. He says hi. This is unbelievable to me. TamaN is literally one of my biggest creating inspirations I think that have ever touched the game. I think this level Adrift is a good place to start, just so I can get my initial thoughts on this guy's levels down and just explain a bit of backstory about who he was, you know, the reasons he's well known, all of his most iconic traits. We're going to talk about all of that in this video and why he's probably one of the most well-liked creators to ever touch the game. I mean, this guy has at least one level that everyone likes, and I know a lot of people don't like motion, but that aside, you gotta appreciate the charm that comes from this guy's levels. Like, when you think of the word charm, you think of TamaN levels, at least if you're a 2.0 player. Like, what this person laid out in the levels was just so inspirational. I definitely tried to recreate a lot of the vibes that he put into these levels, like the slow gameplay, the different structures here. We have like the slopes, we have the pads with a lot of different details. But the thing is, with TamaN, every single detail is placed with extreme purpose, and you have to appreciate that, because simplicity is very hard to master as a creator. And I think even from a player perspective, if you don't know too much about creating, you can tell what sets TamaN apart from other levels like this. This is unseen from a 3-star level, really. Like the speed changes and like wave portal, ship portal, ball portal, like everything's switching, but it's so perfectly visible because the details are just so refined. You can see the blocks so clearly. I don't know. This is just a beautiful place to start when you're going into TamaN's catalog here. We're going to move on to the more interesting stuff in just a second. Impulse is a level that I have to talk about. This level is actually insane. Like, this one is probably one of the most influential levels of the update. You have like the active kind of fast-paced-ish, like it's not super fast, but you get like the kind of technical gameplay flow. You got to do lots of jumps and stuff, lots of pads and teleportations, and then it slowly transforms into the most serene, laid-back, calming, beautifully colored level that you'll probably ever lay your eyes upon in GD. This level is just so ridiculously good. I, for one, definitely tried to make levels just like this so many times with the moving object, the air deco, I don't know, it just hits different, dude. But these vibes are pretty much impossible to recreate because this level was the first one to ever do it. Any level that follows it is just a cheap copy, right? This is, yeah, we have TamaN at home, and then you just make your own version. Like, I don't know, the block choices, the decorations work so well with them. The slow progression in the song with more and more movements, the block transitions at the sides work a lot harder. Oh, dude, the amount of times I've died here is insane. But yeah, this level had me on strings. I was obsessed with this level when it came out. Dude, look at the colors here. The yoy, when you get the coin. Oh my goodness, man. This is just unbeatable charm and spirit in a GD level. Like, they don't make levels like this anymore, you know? TamaN coming back is truly something extremely important just for simplicity, minimalism, capitalizing on songs. Like, if he comes back for real, we're gonna have such interesting levels come out just from his influence, I'm telling you. And I know a lot of famous creators that will look up to TamaN for their gameplay. I know I do. I mean, I frequently revisit these levels just to get a taste of how to spread out my decoration, how to set out my colors right, how to make my gameplay readable, how to like use this song most effectively. I just got a robot. Holy moly, thank you, TamaN. I'm gonna skip forward, I think, to Ginseng. Now, this one is really, really cool. Every level is different, you see? We have the same simple gameplay, clear structures, slope usage, the flow. Like, there's a certain flow to TamaN levels with the way that he uses orbs, the way that he uses pads, and just how the icon moves all the time. Like, you get a really good feel for this dude's levels once you get into them, and that's just what I love, just to have like a recognizable flow and be able to spice up your deco and have it just Oh, damn it, dude. It just blends together and builds up the profile so well. Like, if I go into TamaN level, I always know I'm gonna have something fun, and I'm gonna get surprised in some way. Like, there's gonna be some creative detail that I've never thought of before, some wacky moving gameplay with, like, breakable blocks, and just great vibes just from the song usage alone. Just the way it builds up is so immaculate, dude. It's literally just an object. I don't know why I'm getting so hyped, but it just works so well. And it just, I don't know. This is like what Rob Top wanted when he made the level editor, I feel. I mean, of course, there's some early 2.0 gameplay in this one. We can kind of skip over this one and head to the problematic. Nope, give me the song. Give me the song. This one's a hidden gem, I have to say. This one, it probably should have been more popular than it was. Ginseng has a mill. Darksea has 400k, and then this one has like sub 200. I don't think it deserves that. It has some pretty cool short movements here. You can see the blocks kind of skip towards you. I remember when this one came out, a lot of people thought it was lag, which is, it's not the case, dude. It's just moving, right? But just, I don't know. There's so many amazing ideas that just show themselves so fully and just, it's just so well explored that you never leave a TamaN level wanting more. Well, you want more levels, but you don't want more out of the specific level that you're playing, right? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Oh, that was interesting. Dude, this is a lot of alpha trigger usage. Oh, dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this one in one attempt. Holy crap. Look at the design. Like, orbs in a wave part, question mark. But just the movements are so nice to look at. That's a robot. Damn it. Just the way it's set out is so inspiring. You'll see with levels like acceleration, just the way that everything is put together is literally beautiful. Like, we had some teleportation, but nothing was confusing there. Yeah, like right here. Like, that just works so well. I have no idea why. What I'll say as well, this could be slightly nostalgia blinded, but TamaN really was one of the first people to really master easings with the move triggers and just make it add to the level's vibe. Like everything's bouncing here. It's so sick. I know. Wulzy beat some levels. I know I'm skipping over things because I want to talk about other levels too. Oh, dude, the amount of different designs in this part always astounded me. I tried to make a level like this. Dude, I remember I saw these block designs and I really wanted to try and make like a really grounded level with a bunch of different blocks that made it look like super cluttered, but this one still remains so simple. You have jellyfish as the obstacles. Like, this one's just so nice to play, dude. Again, the subtle movements everywhere really add to the vibes. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a creator capitalize on movement as much as TamaN has, and it's been 5-6 years. Like, what are you guys doing? What am I doing? I should make a level, dude. I want to make a level just inspired by TamaN. Like, the comeback is literally injected ice into my veins. Like, I'm so excited to just see what happens with the return. I hope there's a new level. Like, isn't this just so pretty? Literally, simplicity before, like, modern style was even a thing. You have to respect it, dude. It's just so good. The alpha trigger usage is amazing. The designs are just perfect. Like, this one, he was blending art in with the designs, and it really works so well. You'll see it in other levels, like New Earth. I'm pretty sure this one's coming up soon. And you had, like, the most iconic ending. This was an amazing animation at the time, I promise. It might have dated a little bit by now, but the rising water, then you have the boat that gets struck by lightning and then splits in two. Dude, I literally know it so well that I timed it perfectly with my commentary. That's insane. And then you have like a nice intense ending and everything's just moving so beautifully. It was just so much better than everyone else. It's so hard to build excitement for your levels when you don't necessarily do anything special. You just do everything insanely well. Like, that's the kind of hype TamaN had for upcoming levels. Why don't I remember what Apocalyptic Ruins is? Hold on. Collab with TamaN collabed with Sapunj? What? Why do I remember this? Oh, it's like a blend of 1.9 and 2.0, I think. Why don't I remember that? Have I ever seen this level? No way, dude. Wait, this is a dream come true to me. Hold on, I'm literally living out my dreams. Hold on, it's like TamaN's come back right now. Oh, dude. Oh, wait, this is sick. Dude, you fly into the... Oh my goodness, I'm actually about to scream. How did I not know about this? Why did no one tell me about this? How have I never seen this? What the heck? Literally my favorite creators in one level. How have I never known about this? This one isn't unplayed just due to the stat reset. Like, I just genuinely don't think I've ever played this level. This is so cool. It's so 1.9, but I don't care. This is hype. Dude, that means Sapunj has used this song twice. He made a level with Galvatron with this song. Another goat. What? I can't see that. Okay, I see why this level might not have been too hot, but it's cool. Not the greatest showing. It definitely relies heavily on a concept that may have dated slightly, if I'm being completely honest. Sorry for this brief interlude. I'm just genuinely intrigued by this one because I've never seen it before. Down? Okay. Ooh, wait, this is sick. Oh, dude, this is so awesome. What? I really love it. Yes! I've discovered a new level that I really like. Let's go. Oh, boy. Well, motion is one of the most divisive levels that I've seen in a while, because some people love it, some people hate it. I personally think this level is amazing. There's one iffy bit in the middle with a couple of moving objects that I don't 100% know how to consistently get past, but this is like the peak of TamaN's simple gameplay shining through, right? So many epic movements. Like, Motion was the level known for the best movements in 2.0, I'm pretty sure, when it dropped. And as I said, TamaN just did it like no one else. Like, all of these different easings, just perfectly timed, perfectly used, and it uses the concept pretty well, I think. Like, it makes movement a style. That's the part I can't do! But you see how dynamic this whole thing is, right? Like, there's no echo. There's a few clouds here and there, but in between, pure background, baby. And that's what you got. And you just had to, like, that was pretty much it. But that's what's so lovable about it, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Optical wanted to do with, like, Levolution and stuff, is just to, like, forward think. Be creative and stop just using, like, needless air decoration. A lot of old TamaN levels have, like, a lot of random pulsing objects in the air, and it's kind of like, why? This one, it just hits so much harder, right? When you have, like, the flashing details, the open background. I don't know. This level is just kind of classic. You kind of... It's a peak 2.0 demon. You have to know about it if you played in 2.0. There's just no way you didn't, right? Everyone was trying to beat this at the time because the duels, it just holds up so well. I don't know. I just don't get how to even build like this. And it's been so long. Like, this guy was really running laps around everyone. And I just have to appreciate him for the amount of effort that he put in to make the gameplay extremely fair and well-timed, perfectly executed every single time. I don't know. But thanks for the demon. Let's go. Oh, I could have got the last coin. I forgot. Why did my menu music cut out? Oh, come on. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've made a video on TamaN's levels before, but I have to remake the video and just talk because I will take any excuse to play this dude's levels. Oh my goodness, this is literally beautiful. What the heck? Oh, those circles. Those were a big 2.0. Oh, this is a mega collab. Okay, gotcha. Oh, wait, I remember this level now. Dude, Abstract Dark always used the most insane colors, like the red glow. Okay, I'm gonna simmer over this. Skip, not simmer. Simmer's like when you like let it simmer, like you let it go. I'll let it sit. I'm gonna skip it. That's what I meant. Purity by TamaN. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, this might just be a 1.0 level, but I'll give it a chance just to see what it does. The real magic is coming in hot, so make sure you stick around to see that if you haven't. But yeah, I'm skipping over these so you can play them in your own time because you just deserve to play them. Literally such amazing levels. I really like this slab usage on the edges of the blocks. Like, this just feels like structure practice to me. Always getting the gameplay flow. I mean, he already had it with Motion, but like the easier gameplay flow, right? I think if you play a lot of easy levels, you will genuinely notice a difference between any of TamaN's levels and actual featured levels. I don't know, there's just something different. Like, it just works differently. Like, these play better than some RobTop levels, I have to be honest. I'm genuinely so excited for this dude to come back, man. This level's pretty neat, but I'm pretty sure we're about to enter into some peak right now, and there's a couple of other levels that aren't on his page that I have to talk about. Wait, this level got featured, I just noticed. I mean, I guess it had some pretty cool designs. These are two of my favorite levels on this entire list, man. New Earth. Oh my goodness, this level. It's so peak. This song is beautiful, dude. TamaN made a masterpiece with triaxes in this one. This has to be one of my favorite levels of all time. This is so good. The details are perfect. Like, how do you think of any of this detail? So simple, so beautifully executed. The shiny bricks, the city and stuff. Oh my goodness. It's just so fun. Just to cruise all through. Oh man, I'm gonna burst, dude. Triaxis made wonders with this. This part is so peak when you get out into the daytime. There's ducks swimming around. No! No! Wait, I don't care. I gotta play it again. That's fine. I don't mind. I'll happily play this over and over and over again, dude. It does not get old. I've played this so many times. I've tried to do stuff that this level does so many times. It never works, dude. I can't recreate the essence that's put into this. I don't know what TamaN did with the rise and then he's going to space. This part is so essential to the level. I know TamaN didn't make it and I'm gushing over it, but dude, it's just so perfect. They really don't make them like this anymore. This is just so different. The designs are perfect. No one tries to do this anymore. Like, everything's all hyper-realistic. I kind of miss when GD was just like little designs with like extra little flares, right? You got like the mini details on the inside. But you see the bounciness in the gameplay. Like how everything just flows so nicely. The use of yellow orbs just to feel like you're getting height. The big jumps like that while everything remains perfectly in view. It's just so good. I could talk about this level all day. Like this is probably the best level in my opinion. It just makes me feel so good to play. I don't know. Like if I had to describe it in one word, it would just be like uprising. Wow, dude. New Earth by TamaN and Triaxis. What a banger. That is... Oh, I could talk about it all day. But this level, it's Motion's sequel. And when this came out, it was a massive hit. Like, everyone was playing this at the time. And I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna go through. Somehow I only have 30% on this. But again, just really fun gameplay that everyone loves. It's just different. Dude, this lock-in song. It's been used in so many levels, but this is the first one I think of every single time. TamaN just makes the most out of every song that he used in his levels. Like the colors are perfect, the flow is perfect. He makes the levels so captivating. It includes the song so well and like such beautiful sync that it works so beautifully together. It makes everything so much more memorable, iconic. I don't know. These are just the levels you looked forward to back in the day. That's pretty much all there is to it. Oh god, those dual parts. And this part, I remember some people couldn't do this spam at the time. Dude, everything's so different now. But this is the kind of thing I was talking about with the kind of structuring here. It's just weird. Like the teleportation and stuff, it works so well somehow. And then like the breakable blocks, like what is even happening? How am I sight reading that, you know? Like there's just something so readable about these levels that just make them such a joy to play. Like there's not a single flaw, and I wish I could create this well. Look, I'm so good. I'm not really. It's just the level being so well made. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible at the game. Oh, this part too. So cool. A lot of this as well is TamaN did this stuff first. Like, maybe not the layering effects and stuff, but he just made these vibes before anyone else did. And a lot of the 2.0 levels you'd see would place focus on the gameplay because TamaN did. It was the cool thing to do. A lot of people tried to like imitate his gameplay flow, style, and stuff. Azure Skies is another banger, holy crap. Another Triaxis collab. Dude, these two went hand in hand so well. It's so good. I mean, this part's already beautiful. Like, the colors are so sick. But you see how the styles complement each other with, like, the very specifically placed details here, right? The air is completely clear. Then you just got, like, the subtle glow beam in the middle. It works. Oh, this layering's cool. Now we have TamaN's part, and again, the colors are just so striking straight away. The jumps in sync with the gameplay. TamaN wasn't afraid to repeat certain tropes of gameplay, right? If there's, like, 3 beats of the song that sound the same, he's gonna put 3 satisfying equal robot jumps, right? Just to make it sink in. It just works so well. I think after this one, I'm going to go on the intermission and introduce the 2, I don't know why I said 2 like that, levels that TamaN worked on his roster because they're just also such bangers. Rainbow blocks working well? What? Hello? Unheard of? Notice how I'm beating all of these now because they actually like laid their path out in front of me. Wait, Endorphin Rush is a TamaN level? Okay, well I'm gonna go back and go into another TamaN and Triaxis collab. X, that's right. TamaN made the game, half the gameplay. My apologies. It didn't make the entire gameplay. But again, this level is a banger. The 3rd collab between these two, and oh my goodness, it goes so hard. Triaxis is a story for another day, I have to say. I would happily go back and play all of Triaxis levels. That was like the other big creator that people were really excited to hear from back in the day. Dude, X is so good. How does this gameplay work? I have no idea. Dude, it goes so wild. Look at this flow. How do you just like have a tiny ship click like that? Like, how does that work? How are you putting off-screen stuff that work? Okay, well, that was off-screen and didn't work, but everyone knows this level. So we're swiftly moving on to Endorphin Rush. Oh my goodness, this level's so good. Again, another insane song. This is a collab with a Sonic Man, and wow. I tried to recreate the arrows that were in this part, and the movements too. Dude, over half of these levels I've been inspired from and tried to make my own thing from. It's just ridiculous how it works. And I'm not gonna lie, a Sonic Man got washed in this collab. I mean, it's such a good level, right? But TamaN's parts just goes infinitely harder. I don't get it. They just do. And there's no real explanation sometimes. It just works so much better. Oh, okay, let me explain something that I see from TamaN that I think influenced Overdefo probably. Overdefo is pretty known for using like little one-trick sing pulses, right? Where like a beam shows up in time and then that's like the only time you see it. Or there's like a movement that happens once just to like transition. TamaN does this, and you'll see it in the wave, how the beams pop up and you'll see like little specific things that he does that only show on screen for like a few seconds at once. I don't know. I feel like a lot of creators took a leaf out of his book, and then it's led to Overdefo doing it, which is now a big thing in the community, right? At least on my comment section, I see like, you should add like a little detail here, like kind of Defy style, you know, the way that he like makes something feel more special just by adding a tiny little detail like that. And I agree, but I see it rooting from here. I really do. And I'm kind of gushing, but it's just different, man. You see it all going back through TamaN's old levels and just seeing like where things started, you know? Oh my goodness, am I actually gonna beat this one? What the heck? This gameplay is ridiculous. No! Paper World. Now this influenced a whole other level. You got Paper World by TamaN by Nazgub. I'm gonna play that one after this. I'm so excited for the return. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see if TamaN makes another level, what's it gonna look like? Because this one's getting pretty techy, right? Like you got a lot of different lines here. You got like backdrops that could be pretty difficult to like get back in the swing of things with, right? Making such unique detail. This is really neat, but I think TamaN really shines when it comes to simple blocks like this and just nice looking and feeling gameplay. I mean, I haven't even gotten into Sad Machine yet. Like there's so many bangers, dude. The style is so good. I feel like he just understands how to move the camera and how to create little build-up sections like this. I guess that's what happens when you start in like 1.9 and you see the entire evolution of the game. You see what works best. You find your own style and then you just stick with it and make just diamonds. Like who else was making levels that looked like this at the time? No one, right? I'm pretty sure you will see a huge difference in this one and the original just because this one was made probably 1 or 2 years ago. I'm gonna say 2 years ago at this point. This is taking a while to open. It is a Nazgub level, and Nazgub is obsessed with TamaN. I know that for a fact. I mean, I found out that TamaN was back through Nazgub because he found like a profile post that was like 4 hours old. How do you do that? You gotta be watching that man's profile like a hawk to see that, right? But look at this, dude. You just see the vision. This one's really beautifully done with the block transitions and stuff. But this is such a beautiful remake that does the original such justice. TamaN and Nazgub, I love that. Oh, that transition's so good. I forgot how good this level is. Holy crap. I feel like Nazgub is another creator that I need to make a video like this for. It's like a pseudo cool creators episode, right? Oh, no, that's a spike? Okay, Nazgub, you're a troll. I'm gonna leave that one because it's all about you, girl, on your return to 2.1. There's certain things you appreciate as a player when it comes to TamaN's levels, and then there's certain things you appreciate as a creator. Like, I feel like there's an entirely different scale. Look at the gameplay! Dude, I remember being obsessed with that when it happened, and I was immediately onto that. I never released any levels because I was too bad to ever be anything more than TamaN, but dude, this is so sick. You just feel like you're going so fast. The movements, again, are just stellar. The details are really nice. This is kind of like New Earth 2 for me. Oh, these keys are kind of easy to get. I struggled with that coin back in the day, dude. And levels like these, when they're so memorable, they just provoke such happy memories going back. Just remembering how you would die to stupid stuff like that and then get angry and rage quit. Yep. I don't know. At the same time as going through all this, I feel like as a new player, you might not understand the weight that TamaN had on the community. Just by looking at these levels, it's like, I guess it's cool, right? It has like the simple ideas, but I don't know. This was just so inspiring at the time when nothing else really looked like this, and a lot of the levels on the featured page were probably a lot more poorly made and didn't have the different ideas that this had at the time. Like, obviously, there's a lot of different hashed out ideas by now that have been done earlier here that you might have seen at a later time. I can't believe I sight read that duel. Like, I don't know, just the way that he does the rainbow blocks and some of the details, it's probably been copied, changed, and then flipped around and then influenced the featured tab like years later in a different way than what you would see it as right here. So I feel like if you're a new player, you might be used to like a higher standard, like more sophisticated decoration. Oh my goodness, Sad Machine, I love this level. But to have it in such a pure form with such good gameplay to complement it, you just remembered all these levels, and then if you saw them referenced, it would just be like, oh my goodness, TamaN, so cool. It's just different when you've lived that era, right? Sad Machine, dude, I have to complete this one. This one's probably one of my favorite TamaN levels of all time. It is so good. Look at this design for a starter. Wow, dude. Just the world building with such little decoration. That's so impressive. There's a few mountains in the background. There's a few rainbow blocks. That's pretty much it. There's a few epic details around, but like, dude, come on. I'm terrible. Okay, I need to come on. There's an LDM for this somehow. I don't get how, but beautiful colors. And this one probably has like some of the coolest gameplay for me. Like the fakes that you hit the middle one of. I stole that so many times for my own levels. Just that kind of structuring and stuff. Oh my goodness. And this part is so sick. Wow. Dude. The movements of those objects, they're sick, but they trip me up. Dude, I remember sitting down and making my first video on TamaN like ages ago. I'm so interested to see how my opinions hold up and how my takes on his design and stuff has changed. I really can't tell. Is TamaN like a you had to be there creator, or is this charming for everyone else to watch that might not be as familiar? Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like a lot of creators I know also appreciate TamaN so much for how much he influenced gameplay and just different aspects of simplicity. Wow, that uprising block is something. So cool to play, but also easy to die at sometimes. There's so much like conversation that could be started by this dude's levels, and that's why I just appreciate it so much. I wanted to make this video to just celebrate his return, and B, just talk about memories with TamaN levels, because I'm pretty sure everyone back in the day will have at least one memory with this dude's levels, because they're so accessible. They're just... They were the most enticing ones to play at the time, right? They just worked so much better than all of the other ones. Also, the ideas were just sick. Like, there's a part here where you're just, like, on a moving block, just going up. Not like that. Hold on. Let me actually get to it. So the whole level stops, and then you go up the elevator. Isn't that sick? And you can perfectly predict when it's happening without a countdown or anything. It is so good. And, man... I have so many words to say. I could easily make an hour-long video about why TamaN's literally like the best creator ever. Oh no! Oh, I hit a coin. Yes, let's go. Thank you for making that nice. That's such a satisfying ending, dude. I'm constantly... I don't know what the word is. I'm constantly just getting some sort of yeah, I'm getting stimulated by these levels, dude. Like, I'm just staring everywhere. My eyes are going all over the screen. I'm getting my own ideas for levels. AKA copying. Okay, Kepler by TamaN. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, dude, this one's really pretty. I don't remember this one too well. I think it's a collab with Jerkrat. You see there, JR. I was thinking this feels slightly different, but this is getting towards the back end of his catalog. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I mean, I kind of just rambled. I just wanted that. Oh, dude, come on. I'm probably gonna skip over this one and Badland because I'm terrible and I'm never gonna be able to do it. It's a level that I've kind of wanted to beat for a while, but it's just so hard. I can't get anywhere, dude. It's so hard. Yeah, that's not for now. And we have Marmalade and Den. This one's a collab. I'm gonna skip over this one. I'm pretty sure Den is TamaN's final level. No, the song isn't allowed for use. Okay, well, I'm just gonna probably round up the video with this one. This one is really interesting. Like, the difference between this level and the previous level we just played is ridiculous. So I'm wondering, what take is TamaN going to go with for the next level? Wow. Dude, the proportions are beautiful. The placements of the objects is beautiful. The customness is beautiful. Yeah, let me know in the comments what your predictions are for the next TamaN level, if any. Like, what you would like to see the most from him. Like a level like this, or do you want to see a slightly more design-focused sort of thing? I'd be so curious. But yeah, I'm probably going to end off right here. So, thank you so much for watching. Let me know about any memories that you've got of TamaN's levels, or anything you want to add about his style. Check the links in the description. That is an orb, not a saw. I'm dumb. That's a 3-star. I just died to a 3-star. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good